Now it's time for Media Watch, a roundup of some of the stories making news in the Chinese media. Last month, BOA News reported that a man living in the outskirts of Beijing had been arrested for allegedly butchering 6 of his family members. Now another murder has happened in the same compound. Sohu.com reports that a man allegedly killed his 10-year-old son and wife there on Sunday. He turned himself in later that day. Police say the man has claimed to be mentally ill. The case is still under investigation. Residents in the compound say they're shocked by yet another tragic family murder, and some even say they're considering moving. The Beijing Daily says 3 people died from carbon monoxide poisoning this week at a motel in Zhejiang province in the southeast of China. Another 3 are in hospital for emergency treatment. All 6 were sharing a room at the motel. They reportedly sealed the door and windows, then burned charcoal in the centre of the room to keep warm, but were poisoned by the fumes. The motel is next to a hub for cargo trucks, and many truck drivers stay there. Drivers told the paper the price for a bed is about $3 without heating, so many drivers burn charcoal instead of switching on the heat. The Yangchang Evening News says a man beat up his wife when she refused to give up her addiction to an online game in southeastern Guangdong province. According to the husband, his wife played the online game day and night. The woman had to be rushed to hospital following the beating. Doctors found that her left eardrum was destroyed, and they fear she'll never be able to hear out of that ear again. The Dongfang Jinbao News reports police in Henan province have detained a dopey burglar who fell asleep in the house he broke into. The 18-year-old broke into the residence at about 10 a.m. on Monday after playing online games at an internet cafe all night long. He decided to take a short nap in a bedroom of the empty house, but the owner returned home, spotted him snoring away on his bed, and called the police. The Yangtze Evening News reports that an ordinary nurse has found fame on the internet. Many net users are calling her the most beautiful nurse in China. Some have even proposed to her online, something that's made her boyfriend a little concerned. But the nurse is famous not just for her looks, but also for her behaviour. Earlier this month, the woman came across a man injured in a motorcycle crash and called an ambulance. A person took a photo of she waited in the cold for hours as the ambulance was arriving and posted it online, making the caregiver an instant star. Web portal Sohu.com reports that a man has put a wife wanted poster on a street lamp in the capital of Hubei province. The requirements are very simple: under 35, single, and in possession of a local residential permit. The post says whoever meets the requirements and is willing to marry the man immediately will be paid the equivalent of $3,000. But the ad says they wouldn't have any sexual or economic relations. It also said they would divorce after a year and a half. Now, the man says he's doing this to get an apartment from his company. The organisation is offering apartments to employees, but only to those married to locals. The China Daily carries the story of a winter swimming festival that was held recently in Sichuan province. 41 teams from different cities and counties in the province took part in the event. In total, 1,400 people were involved. The oldest participant was a 78-year-old painter and the youngest, a 7-year-old student. And there were tasty treats available for the participants. The event organisers set up a large kitchen outside and cooked up a grand banquet. And finally, the Youth Times reports that 2 brothers with their mother in tow arrived in the city of Hangzhou on a tricycle on their way to Taiwan last week. The 2 men, aged 58 and 56, both natives of the northeastern province of Heilongjiang, are taking their mother to Taiwan as a tourist. Now, their mother is 80 years old and she suffers from car sickness, so they've been on the tricycle for nearly 100 days. From Zhejiang, they'll travel to Fujian province, and from there they'll take a boat to Taiwan. The whole journey will take more than 4 months. The newspaper says that back in 2007, the brothers spent 9 months pedalling their mother to Hong Kong. They say they're doing this to show their appreciation to the woman who raised them. Well, that's it for today's Media Watch, and in fact, that's all for now from the team here at BOA News. Many thanks for watching.